Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh, you got to turn off the...
The stream. All right. There we go. All right. Good evening. I'm ready to make me rage quit. Let's see it happen.
I would prefer if you didn't. That'd be lovely.
I promise you that won't happen.
Okay, so where are you from? Tell us about yourself a little bit. How would you describe your political leanings?
Ooh, that's a good question. So where I'm from the U.S. I've been living in the U.S. for 10 years now, but I'm originally from Israel. I was born and raised in Israel. Mm-hmm. I actually served 3 years in the IDF. I was an infantry soldier, so damn. I have some good experience. I know exactly how it looks from the inside. Maybe you got something you can learn from me. It could be interesting. I was in Lebanon. I was in Gaza. I'll give you a little spoiler. You know how many people I killed? 0. Nobody.
That's good because that's fewer than the rest of them that have been killed.
Well, all right. That's funny. That's great.
That's funny.
Let me ask you.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's good that you didn't. I'm glad you didn't murder anybody. Wait, what? Why? Whoa. Why? Don't be defensive. I'm glad you didn't murder anybody. Isn't that a good thing? You agree it's good to not murder people?
So you're pretending that okay, yeah, all right, let's move on. I'm saying it's not a joke. More than most of them, or less than most of them. You don't know anything about the IDF. You know from the weak propaganda. You don't really know. And I would like to ask you one question before we go into it. Into the details. Do you think that there are some things that you don't know and I do that I don't like to use this word educate because it sounds kind of like a douchebag, but for lack of a better term, don't you think I can educate you about some things and how the IDF actually works?
Do you think I can educate you on the kind of propaganda that you maybe are blind to because you've only lived in Israel and the United States and you both of those are, of course, sympathetic to the Israeli state and are both sympathetic towards the genocide that they're currently carrying out. So, if you
I'll answer. I think it's highly unlikely that you would you would surprise me with something I don't know, but it's because you kind of have this pattern that I've seen. I was kind of going back and forth with your wife. I know what you guys are like. What's your talking points? I know what you guys have to say. It's like it will be hard for you to surprise me, but I'm always ready. I'm open for it. Now answer my question.
What an intellectual giant. No, I don't think you have anything to offer. So, do you think that killing someone is a bad thing?
Well, if you just generally, if it's a yes or no, I'll have to say yes, right?
Okay. So why is it a bad thing to kill somebody?
Wait. Let me ask you one question before that. Did Hamas kill people on October 7th, including children and innocent civilians?
Sure. Yeah.
And it was bad, right? We can both agree it was bad.
So killing people's bad. So
all right,
you're sort of. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it seems you want to skip ahead, but I was fine with figuring out why you think killing people is bad.
I mean, I don't know how to really explain it, like in a philosophical way. I would, killing people is bad. It's like the golden rule. You wouldn't want to do to others what you wouldn't want them to do to you, right?
But why?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say here. I think it's a little absurd. We can go in. It's bad. It's bad because it's bad. Well, killing is bad. Killing is wrong for many, many reasons.
Okay. Do you think...
And you give me... I'm curious. Educate me. Here, there's your opportunity. Why do you think killing is bad? I'm really curious to hear your answer.
Yeah. So it negatively affects someone's well-being.
Okay, fair. I'll agree with that.
Oh, wow. Are you educated? Do you feel like you've learned something?
Totally,
or are you unwilling to admit that you've just learned something?
No, I didn't learn. I mean, I heard a really nice way
you
to put it.
You couldn't think of a way to put it, and then I did. I educated you. You're welcome. So I see we're on even footing. I have also read a book. So you agree that negatively affecting someone's well-being is bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you think that negatively affecting people's well-being is something that a government should avoid doing?
Yeah.
In fact, do you think governments should be, the purpose of a government is to improve the collective well-being
of their people? Yeah.
What does that mean?
of their citizens. Their job is to improve.
So let me ask you, as a visitor to the United States for a period of time, I don't know if are you a naturalized citizen now? Yeah, I know, but for a period of time in your life, you were a visitor to the United States. Did you not deserve any rights during that period of time?
Of course I deserve. Just like.
But why you weren't one of us? Air quotes. Like, you're not one of us. You're not an American. You've got an accent, brother. That's not real American. So I mean, like, so explain. You're not my people. So why do you deserve rights?
Okay, wait. I understand that you have to make it comedic for the stream, but yeah, you will get rights in Israel too. Okay, you'll come to Israel, you get rights.
I agree. No. Listen. No.
Yeah, you don't get all the rights. Wait. You don't get all the rights. There's some rights that I, as a citizen, get that you don't. Do we agree on that?
Okay. Do any of those rights include limits to your bodily safety?
Wait. Do we agree
on
like
that? I agree that voting is something that is probably off the list, but does anything relevant to this conversation, do you lose rights to your bodily autonomy? Do you lose rights to safety? Do you lose rights to your health?
Just by not being a citizen?
Right. Of course not. So that's interesting. Okay. So you agree that the government's job is not just to provide well-being for its people, but also for any people that are within its borders.
Yeah, okay. But do you know about the collision of rights?
Hold on.
Shh. I don't know if you say it in English, but all right. Well, yeah, go ahead.
It's okay. I promise you don't have to take a dialogue tree. We can just have this conversation, and you don't have to even think about all the horrible things Israel has done, or or you don't even have to sully your little mind with all the blood on your hands. You could just have this conversation, and Hamas has blood on its hands as well. And we can talk about that a little bit.
And they're also they're elected government. But yeah, keep going. I'll let you lead the way. Come on, let's do it. You lead.
We can 100% talk about that.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, we will. And so, as a matter of principle, you agree that people's well-being is what other people should uphold. It is unethical for you to negatively affect someone's well-being, right?
Yeah. Come on, let's get it moving. We don't have all day.
Does shooting them in the face affect their well-being positively or negatively? We'll start there.
Very negatively.
Okay,
very negatively.
so does listen, does poisoning their water supply positively or negatively affect their
negatively?
Very negative, right? That's a terrible thing to do. Yeah. How about taking people and displacing them forcefully from their homes?
It sounds kind of a bad thing. It would probably impact them negatively. Yeah.
Okay, and so you agree that the first instance of conflict between the Israeli people and the Palestinian people, or the people that are like indigenous to this place and have been settling there, was in the 1948?
No. And I would like to correct
you don't?
One thing. Wait. Okay. You can just like laugh and be like,
I can.
You want to have a conversation? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's wait. Let me give you one little quick point.
Sure.
The whole
You can't answer the question? Is what you're saying? So we can. I'm going to ask you again later, but I just want for the record to show that you dodged that question the first time I asked it.
No,
yes, you did. I just want the record to show that. I'm fine with this. Go for it.
What? Are you dodging my answer? I said no. This is not the first time they're fighting. This is not the first I answered. This is an answer. And now I'll tell you one thing. The whole indigenous talk, this is like your Western projection on the thing. When you talk about indigenous,
it's not Western.
This land has been conquered over and over again for thousands of years. I want you to tell me what is the time frame where you decide, okay, these are the people from this point in time. My time machine goes all the way back here, and it doesn't go before that. These are the indigenous now, because the Palestinians, so-called,
prior to 1948,
the Palestinian people did not exist as a people until the 60s.
I mean, you're just worried about like the bureaucratic labels of like nation states, and that's pretty fascist of you. That's interesting. I wonder if the people who we describe as Palestinians exist indigenously on the land you're describing.
not indigenously.
What do you mean they didn't exist indigenously? They were born and raised there for generations.
Okay, there's generations of Israelis who were born and raised there, buddy. My mom's family is there since the 1700s. My fucking great-great-great-grandpa
right.
had the Wikipedia page as a Jewish leader.
I agree. I agree. Not 100% of. Listen. I agree. Not 100% of people were displaced during the 1948 Palestinian expulsion, and I also agree that people who were sympathetic to the Zionist movement probably were allowed to stay. I agree. I don't like. No one is arguing 100% of everyone was displaced during this time. It's obvious that they were also occupied. It's clear.
No. There's the.
And this was only. No. Listen, this is 2 generations ago. This isn't even that long ago. And you are somehow the displacement of over 700,000 Palestinian Arabs is what you have to reconcile. That is the first moment of this particular political issue. It absolutely is. Before that, obviously, it was like the Jews, the European Jews were forced to be displaced by the Holocaust, obviously a terrible thing. But of course, anti-Semitism and what's happening to the Palestinians right fucking now under your watch happened to the Jews before, happened to the European Jews post-World War II, and of course we have this right-wing fascist movement, and guess who fucking infiltrates? You absolutely had practicing fucking fascists in the Zionist movement that moved in with Zionism when you formed the country. It absolutely happened. They came over to America too. We all know it. It's documented. You could just look at it.
Okay, here's something that's documented. First of all, wait, calm down with the buzzword salad.
It's not a buzzword salad. It's actually just true. Do you not agree that in 1948 that there were fascist survivors from the different fascist
wait, what happened to the
states?
People? The people. Okay, there was the partition
plan. Do you agree?
Plan.
The partition plan. Who was involved in the partition plan?
The same people who partitioned Jordan a year earlier, and nobody said a word.
What do you mean? It's all bad. No. What do you mean? No one says it. Everyone agrees.
Where
any.
From Jordan?
No.
Where is it?
What are you talking about? I don't know. Like you're like a victim here. You're not. Hold on. Stop. You're getting so emotional. No.
Let me say one thing. You keep jumping in. Let me say something.
All right, say your thing. But you're very emotional.
In the region of because you talk nonstop and it's oh my god, the buzzword. You're so lame.
It's not.
Listen,
I'm lame.
Listen.
You're just flustered. It's pretty clear.
You suck. Let me
suck.
Let me say it. Palestine, the whole region that was called Palestine, in 46. Google it as I'm saying it. In 46, the British, who I know that in probably 2 minutes you say it wasn't theirs to give, the British gave a giant chunk of it, carved it, called it Jordan. They gave it.
Yes, it's stupid.
Wait. Nobody started a revolution. Nobody started a free Palestine.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Arabs accepted it, and until today, nobody's saying free Palestine on Jordan land. Can we agree on that?
Are there Palestinians under apartheid in Jordan?
Who cares? Tell me.
Of course, we're not worried about Jordan freeing Palestinians.
Okay. So in the same way.
So Arab. So no. Listen.
Wait.
You have
to.
They could have
taken the 48.
You're screaming.
Because you say bullshit.
You say bullshit, man.
Okay, wait.
I think it's okay for you to calm down. Just breathe.
You're so lame. You know you got busted. You know it.
I'm not busted. I want.
Don't be afraid to let me talk.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to let me talk.
All right. I'm just gonna.
You said at 46, they gave Jordan, and the reason nobody complained, including you losers in the West.
I wasn't alive in 1946.
Okay, I get it. The people back
What do you mean, you losers?
Oh my god.
I'm against the partition. I am against all partitions. Hello?
So free Palestine.
I'm against.
Eliminate Jordan, yes or no?
Can you listen?
Eliminate Jordan, yes or no?
I am against. What do you mean eliminate Jordan? I am against all
Eliminate Jordan, yes or no? It was given by the British. It wasn't theirs to give. They partitioned Palestine into Jordan. Are we freeing Palestine from Jordanian land? Yes or no?
Okay. Will you listen?
Admit it.
I'm not busted. I would like you to listen because when I asked you yes or no questions, you dodged multiple times and have never given me a yes or no. Because
didn't dodge once.
You've dodged all of them.
So free Palestine from Jordan or no?
Yes, free Palestine from the river to the fucking sea every time.
No,
okay, from the river to the sea, brother. All right, listen. Can you listen without having your? Please let your emotions be pushed back.
Okay. Go.
Let's talk. So, I am opposed to all Western. You can call them the Allies, all the fucking British and white European powers that partitioned. No. What do you mean? Yeah. I'm opposed to all partitions. So yes, I think the formation of all Arab states that were forced to be organized in nation states the way they are. Without consideration, listen. Without consideration for ethnic boundaries, for any sort of cultural designations or anything, the Western powers just carved them up. Listen, and one of the forces that was part of that partition that I am opposed to, that you are complaining about, was Israel and the Zionist movement that have done so, have forcefully moved in, created a nation state because the Jewish people were not allowed, the European Jewish people that were displaced by the Holocaust were not allowed by these allies, these European states, these American states, to let you in. I get it. I understand. What you're not hearing is that it doesn't mean that your displacement of the Arab people is good, and you have to reconcile that you would do. Listen. One more thing, and then you can go ahead. If it was reversed, you would do the same fucking thing. And you know how I know? You're already doing it when you're in fucking charge. You already fucking killed them. There's people in the West Bank right now. We have the fucking. Do I have to list massacres for you?
No. We got it.
No, please don't.
Okay, yeah. Well, do I have to list?
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, okay. Thank you. My turn. I appreciate the word salad. That was great. As if I didn't hear all these stupid...
The word salad? Questions. What did I say? What did I say, though?
The Zionists came and forced them. The partition plan was not... Wait. Now it's me, right? You said your thing. I'll say mine. Then you can come back. Thank you. The partition plan was done by the same people who partitioned Jordan. Yes. You don't complain about it today.
I do. I am opposed to it. I am currently... I don't know how to express it more. I do complain about it. I am complaining about it currently right now. The problem is not Jordan exists right now. The problem, as pressing right now, is that you and your people are killing Palestinians en masse within the Gaza Strip and on the West Bank, and it is 100% settler colonialism, and you know it is.
Why you had to jump forward? Can't you handle you wanted to go with your special time machine that can go only up to 48. You wanted to stop at 48. You didn't want to go to 47 or earlier. Now you want to jump to current time.
I went back further than that.
Okay. Tell me what. Okay, let's do it. Let's give it a simple question. Because you're so smart. You're so great.
Sure.
Give me one name of an Arab village, Arab city, Arab town that was displaced by Jews before 1948. Give me one name of an Arab town.
What do you mean displaced before 1948? You did the massive expulsions in 1948.
And before that, there was nothing. It just started in 48, and before that, there was no expulsion, right? Before that, the region was peaceful between the Jews and the Arabs. Is that correct?
What do you mean it was peaceful?
Oh, you don't know what the word peaceful means?
100% peaceful during the Great War in the Mediterranean? No, I can't. It wasn't that. It wasn't 100% peaceful during the Great War. Absolutely not.
You have some problem understanding. I get it. Let me ask again. Maybe it's the indica, buddy. Let me ask you again. Were there tensions between the Jews and the Arabs before the expulsions of 48?
Tensions? Sure, yeah.
Wait, just a second. I'm sorry.
But,
no, never mind.
But you agree that for thousands of years, Jews and Arabs and Christians lived in relative peace in that region?
No, not at all. Not at all.
You don't think relative peace?
Relative to what? To the war we're having right now? There was still hostilities. There was still people didn't want these people together. People didn't want to mix. I mean, let's not deny human. I know, and you communists like to deny human nature.
People didn't want to mix. So wait. Are you going to be a race realist right now?
What do you mean, race realist?
Are you saying that it should be very natural for you to be opposed to being with other ethnic groups in the same room or something?
No. I'm saying that the reality, the documented reality says. Let me ask you something like that. Let me ask you this: who was, since Palestine was expulsion and conquered, Who was the leader of
Conquered?
Palestine during? Wait. Who was the leader of Palestine in the time of World War II? Who was he?
I don't know. Who was it?
No. Let me. Okay.
Why would I know that? Why would it matter? It doesn't
You're so
matter.
smart. You know everything, right? I can't teach you anything. The leader.
What do you mean
was
I'm
named-
so smart? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's obvious that my intellect is towering. It's clear.
No.
It's clear that it is unassailable.
Maybe you're
I don't.
smart in other things.
Who knows,
maybe.
man? I mean, why does it matter? You displaced them.
Because what does it matter? What does it matter what happened in 48? You just
Do you
what
think?
does it
Okay.
matter?
Do you think that the American colonial expansion into the Americas was ethical?
Shut up. Answer the question.
No. Do
Who-
you think?
Google
Do you?
it, Google
What do you
it,
mean?
Google it. You're on your computer. Who was the leader? I mean, we already know it wasn't a prime minister. We know it wasn't a president because it wasn't a country called Palestine.
Why does
We
it
won't
have to
even
be a
go back
country? I don't respect that. Why does it
Yeah,
matter?
I know. I'm saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But they had a leader. The Palestinians, who, by the way, did not call themselves Palestinian until
I
the
don't
early
care
60s.
what they called themselves. You displaced them. It doesn't matter what they called themselves. It's irrelevant.
Hey,
Yeah?
the time machine just went a few years back. You have to handle it. I know you like to
I'm
stick
handling
to
it right now.
48.
It's irrelevant who their
Okay.
leader was, and it's irrelevant what they called themselves as to whether or not you did an
Listen to me.
unethical thing
Listen to me.
by
Listen
displacing
to me.
them. It was unethical.
Today is 2025.
Mhm.
You wanted to go back to 48. I'm
Okay.
willing to go
You
travel
can
into
go-
the past with you, but you have to.
Do you want to go to 1956 at the Kafr Qasim massacre?
I want to hear who
Okay.
was.
What about the
leader
Khan
of
Yunus
the
massacre?
Palestinian- Why
56
don't you
as
look at
well.
the Hebron?
November.
Why don't you why don't
Rafah
you
massacre
look at-
56. What about when you? What about? Were you there in 2000 when Mohammed al-Dura was killed with him and his son crouching behind the wall? Just
Come on, do I need to throw some names of Jewish families that were murdered, kids that were murdered? Come on, let's not play this game.
This
It's
one
a
right
waste
here?
of time. It's a waste
iconic.
of time.
So I'm just saying, like,
I don't care. What does it matter? Listen to me.
do you
Listen.
acknowledge the use of human shields in 2009?
By
According
Palestinians, yeah. by Palestinians.
according to the United Nations fact-finding mission
But
on the Gaza
the
conflict,
United
Israel
Nations-
Israel is
You're
responsible for
You're
human
talking about
shield
our
use multiple times. An 11-year-old boy, brothers 14, 15, and 16 of age. Do you agree that this happened?
No, wait. First of all, as I
Using
said,
of white phosphorus on multiple occasions, of course.
didn't happen.
What do you mean didn't happen? This is like you. I mean, genuinely, absolutely,
Wait.
you're 100% in denial if you don't think this happened.
Are you about to rage quit? What's going on with you, buddy? Calm down. Calm down.
No,
Who
I mean,
was the leader? Shut up. Who was
These
the
are
leader of
no,
the
you
Palestinian-
shut up. These are like documented war crimes.
Yeah. I
I
can
mean,
tell you-
yeah.
Because I can give you the Palestinian war crimes. They blow up in buses, in hospitals, in restaurants.
Uh-huh.
They do suicide bombing.
Do you
When
think?
they
Wait. So
start-
listen. Wait. So hold on. Wait. If you are blown up with a suicide bomb, does that mean it's ethical to use white phosphorus on villages?
That's not what the fuck was. What a
If you
loser.
are, if
What
some,
a weak dog.
if
What a weak
no,
dog.
listen. If
What a weak
Hamas
dog.
suicide bombs a marketplace
What a
and kills,
loser. You really
no,
can't
listen,
handle it.
listen.
Can't
No,
handle it.
I think
I'm telling you.
I
it's a
think
waste
you
of time.
can't handle it. I want to ask you a question. This is an easy question to test your
What a
ethics.
loser. What a fucking loser.
It sounds like you're having a mental breakdown because you won't
Not
answer
at
this
all.
question.
It sounds like you're out of your element. It sounds like you don't know anything.
No one who's
other than
listening to
your
this thinks that
husband.
you're
You
winning.
don't know
It's really
anything
sad.
about your-
It's okay.
Well, I
It's
mean,
okay, buddy.
I'm
I'm gonna dog walk you through it. It's okay. Do you think that if a marketplace of people are killed in a suicide bomb, it is okay to rape the prisoners of war that you take in retaliation, for instance?
Do you think
It's okay? I just want to know.
If I
Retaliate
answer, will you answer
is
the
retaliate.
follow-up question?
I 100% will use. I will absolutely let you ask a question if you answer this. Does
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Does-
let me answer.
does
and then
the-
you answer.
hold on? Listen.
Let me answer, and then you answer.
Does a
okay?
suicide bombing mean that you get
Yeah.
to rape the prisoners that you take in retaliation?
And if I answer with a yes or no, you'll answer mine, right?
Well, I want you to tell me why.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yes
okay,
and
here's-
why,
here's-
not just a
here's
yes
the
and no. I want you to describe
My
to me your ethics. Yeah.
Okay, I'll answer.
Sure.
The answer is no. It
Okay,
doesn't mean
and
that.
why-
Wait,
why?
Now my question. Wait, now my question.
No.
Do you
Stop.
think-
Stop.
Do you think the use of white phosphorus justify the use of suicide bombing in buses?
No.
Okay, there we go. We're on equal footing here. So stop, calm your tits, and let's go back to the actual. Let's stop bringing up little anecdotes here and there. It's a waste of time. It's a big.
It's not a waste of time. This is actually super interesting that you're running away from this. No, you're running.
Who was the leader of the Palestinians in the time of World War II, and where was he throughout the war? I need you to answer this question.
I didn't look it up. Just tell me what it is.
Okay, his name is Hajj Amin al-Husseini. You can look it up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, good, very good. You know where was he in the time of World War II? He was in Germany with Hitler. You know whose biggest opposition leader of the Palestinian was at the same time? You know where was he? He was in Germany with Hitler.
Damn, he should have killed Hitler while he had the chance.
They were friends with Hitler.
That's crazy. Now you're doing Hitler stuff currently today. Isn't that bad? Don't you agree?
Wait. So
don't you agree that ethnic cleansing is bad? I also agree. I'm against both of these things. Fascism is bad even when Israel does it. I concur.
Let's follow through on that. The leader was there to be friends with Hitler. Do you believe that the people who were led by the good friend of Hitler, who spent the whole time of World War II with Hitler till the bitter end, do you think these people were friendly to the Jews, just like you losers like to say they welcomed the Jews as refugees, and the Jews said, tell me yes or no, do you believe, I know you weren't there, don't waste your time.
They didn't welcome the Jews as refugees.
Do you think they were friendly to the Jews?
What? Do I think
Nazis?
Do I think people that were friends with Nazis were happy with Jews? No, probably not.
Stop pretending to be dumber than you already look.
Probably not. Do you think
the Palestinians?
I've already answered. I don't. Do you want me to answer you? Do you want me to shush?
No. I don't want you to answer because you're going to pretend you didn't understand.
I don't want you to answer because if you do, it'll make me look bad. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Please listen to me again.
I'm going to try.
The Palestinian people who are led by Hajj Amin al-Husseini, who spent World War II with Hitler.
This is IDF propaganda? That's crazy.
This is not. Look at. Oh, okay. So that's your response now.
I guess.
You say it. It's just Hamas propaganda. Okay. So this is how we do it. So it's a waste of time.
No, I don't care. I will. No. Listen. I'll steel man your argument. I don't care if it's real or not. I don't care.
All right.
Listen.
So tell me.
Can you? Okay. Two things. Number one, you really have to curb your emotions. It's crazy. Number two. No, seriously, you're so emotional. Number two, I do not care. A Nazi is a Nazi. If you hang out with Nazis, you're a piece of shit. If you do Nazi shit, like ethnic cleansing, you are a piece of shit. If you cordon people off into a space where they have to live, and you do not let them pass those barriers, you do not allow permeability, you don't let them go out into the ocean, and then you kill them on sight. You shoot babies in fucking cribs.
You don't. That's a lie. But
it's not a lie.
We
have documented independent doctors. Do you believe? Hold on, wait. Do you believe the independent doctors that have come out of Gaza that have shown X-rays and medical documentation of children being shot in the head, and the heart, and the chest? Do you believe it at all? Do you believe it? Do you believe it?
Pull up the X-ray. You believe it clearly. I want you to pull up the X-ray. You're going to be embarrassed. I want you to have it on the screen recorded. Pull up the X-ray right now.
Do you believe it?
Come on.
Do you believe?
Pull up the X-ray bag. Come on.
I'm not gonna go find. I don't have to go find it for you.
I'll find it for you. Don't worry. I'll send you the link right now.
If you bomb the Red Cross, do you agree that Israel has bombed hospitals?
I'll pull up the X-ray. No, buddy. We're not gonna jump around.
Do you agree? What do you mean we're not gonna jump around?
No, you brought up
We're going to talk about the broad use of war crimes by the IDF. Do you agree with the official that was trying to argue on behalf of the IDF and being able to have the right to rape and sexually abuse prisoners of war?
Well, you're twisting it, but no,
I'm not twisting it. Do you agree or disagree?
Again, you're pretending to be dumber than you are. The story is not like that. It's so ridiculous that we even have to spend time on it. But I'm gonna send you now. I'm gonna reply to one of your stupid posts. I'm gonna reply with the X-rays. I want you to pull it up, and then we're gonna shame you thoroughly. And I want it to be live on stream.
Details of the meeting between al-Husseini and Hitler are sketchy. The Nazis released a grainy propaganda photo showing the Mufti making a Nazi salute before a warm handshake. The official record of the meeting says Hitler pledged the annihilation of Jewry living in Arab space. While the Nazis' official endorsement of the final solution came months after the meeting, historians note that the Nazis' mass killing of Jews was already well underway. Look, man. I'm sorry to tell you, do you agree that you're a far right-wing person?
What?
Do you think that
I'm
you're a
what?
far right-wing person, like politically?
No, you are. You're the one who supports a jihadic terrorist. You want to create another ethnic Islamic Sharia law state in the Middle East. You're the right
I
winger.
don't support Sharia. I don't support Islam at all.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Never mind. Come on.
What are you talking about? I'm an atheist. I don't think any of your stupid fucking religions deserve any respect whatsoever.
Hey, come on. You gotta stand by your stupid comments. Pull up the X-ray on the screen.
I thought you were gonna send it up to me.
I replied it. I replied in one
replied
of
it.
Notifications. Yeah, I replied.
You replied manically? Where on the internet did you manically reply to me?
Go to X. Go to here, Boomer.
Twitter.
I'll help you find it.
Do you mean Twitter?
X, Boomer. Yeah. Go to Twitter.
I'm on Twitter.
Look at your notification. Look at the last reply from me, and I want you to pull it up on screen.
One of dozens of replies.
Okay, where do you want me to send it? Where do you want it? You want it in the chat in Discord? Okay, come on, here we go. Come on, let's stop.
Dr. Mimi Syed. These right here.
I don't even.
These photographs of X-rays were provided by Dr. Mimi Syed, who worked at the Communist from August 8th to September 5th.
Here it is. Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this now. You said the doctors, they wouldn't lie. I want you to tell me if you think really that a bullet from a sniper will hit a head of a baby, will stop and not exit on the other side of the head of the baby, and will keep its perfect form as you see in these X-rays. Do you think that's how it works? That's how physics of bullets work? Tell me, yes or no?
Do you think that...
Answer.
So I think the physical evidence shows that Israeli snipers are murdering children.
No, wait, is that it? The baby had stopped the bullet and it didn't deform the bullet? Wait, don't pick it. Don't hide it. Keep it on screen.
I don't want... I mean...
You didn't
You want me to show Israeli war crimes? One. Here we go. Yeah. Remember this?
Oh my God, you're dodging, huh?
I'm not dodging. I just showed it. Do you want me to show it again? Dead Palestinian children is what we have been covering for months and months.
Hey, okay, listen to me. Get some sense here in your life.
Get some sense. They wouldn't do this. Get some sense. You're telling me to get sense when you're denying physical reality that sits in front of you. I'm such a loser. You're bombing children and cheering. I'm a loser. You're bombing children and cheering about it. Buddy.
Okay, you're done?
I'm not done.
Okay, why are you dodging the question then?
I'm not done.
Laughing nervously. Look at you. What a fucking fat loser.
Yeah,
answer the question.
I'm freaking out, and now you're calling me a fat loser. I need to put the camera on.
Answer the question. So answer the question.
You're so fucking mad.
All right, I'll wait.
You are screaming mad now, dude. You're freaking out. You'll wait for what? You're not in charge here. I mean, I'm going to show another. I mean, what else do we need? Let's talk about when Palestine poisoned the acre water supply. Let's do that. You want to talk about poisoning water supplies? Is that bad?
No, wait.
Poisoning Gazans. Do you think that's bad?
Why are you dodging?
Do you think it's bad to kick people out of their homes, 700,000 at a time?
We'll get back to it.
Do you think it's ethical because the Holocaust happened? Do you think that if the Holocaust happens to you, you get to displace somebody from their home?
I'll wait.
You'll wait for what?
For you to answer the question about the sniper bullets that you brought up. At it. I want us to settle this topic specific. You wanted to talk specific.
Sure.
I told you to not talk specific. It's a waste of time. You wanted it. I want me and you to settle the sniper bullets. Answer the question.
The sniper bullets! Mark Perlmutter, an American hand surgeon who volunteered in the European Hospital of Khan Yunis in southern Gaza from late March through the first half of April 2024. The injured patients he saw were civilians. He said he did not see one military combatant one time during his time there. He says that he saw Israeli snipers deliberately shooting children in Gaza, citing the observation of 2 children that were shot twice. No child gets shot twice by mistake. Metadata proves it was real, referencing a recent article published in the New York Times detailing the harrowing experiences of doctors in Gaza, such as himself, in which it went over multiple doctors with interviews. And the New York Times is very friendly to Israel. It always has been. Like, you cannot deny this. These are irrefutable facts, and you are just like putting your head in the sand because it's bad, right? Like, okay, can you at least admit that if Israel was doing these things, you would not be for it?
Do you think that a sniper bullet hits a baby's head? Do you think? Why are you dodging the question?
No, I think the physical evidence speaks for itself, and they are X-rays of children right there that have been shot and murdered by you.
I'll wait.
And the IDF.
I'll wait. Okay, pull it up again. Pull it up again. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding it. Pull it up again. And I'll ask you again, because we're not going to move from it unless you have one option. You have to either settle this matter, or we can agree to not talk the little specifics because it's not going well for you, and we can go back with the time machine to 48 and beyond.
Right. So explain the ballistic physics of why a bullet has to exit a child's head when you shoot it with an IDF sniper rifle, please. Are you familiar with the process of shooting snipers? Like, in your experience of murdering children with Israeli sniper rifles, do their heads always explode? Or no? Please show me the math that says that it's impossible for this to happen. Subsonic rounds? That's crazy.
Listen. Okay, I'll explain it to you. The pictures, the X-rays that you see over there is
I didn't even. You brought these pictures for the record. I don't even care about the pictures. I brought the claims of the doctors. You showed me the picture. That is one.
Those are the pictures from the New York Times. Those are the pictures from the New York Times.
These are
This
definitely.
is from the New York Times. Yeah, it is from the New York Times. Come on, stop dodging. We can conclude this.
Yeah.
You can take the L. It's fine.
It's not my L to take. You're murdering children, and I'm opposed. That's a W. It's very easy. Are you opposed to Israeli snipers shooting children?
Are you opposed to the Palestinian burning entire hotel?
Yes, I am. Are you opposed to Israelis murdering children?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you opposed to it?
Yeah, I said yes.
Okay. Why are you opposed to it?
Because killing children is wrong. It's bad. It's not nice.
Why is killing Palestinian children bad?
Why does burning a hotel full of Israeli people, full of 2,000 Israeli people in a hotel that you just locked?
Do you just hear yourself? So you say burning a hotel is bad. Sure, I agree.
Okay.
But then you go, but now I get to kill people because they burned a hotel. Yes, you do. You are bringing it up. You are bringing it up because you want to justify the violence.
No, I'm not. Why would you say that? I just said I'm against killing children.
You're not against killing children if you support the IDF and its murder of Palestinians and its bombing of Palestine.
Okay.
Do you agree that they're killing children? Do you agree that any children have died?
Oh wait, children have died. Yes, for sure.
Do you agree that children have died intentionally?
No. No.
That's crazy.
Do you agree
that not caring if children die is how bombing them works?
No.
Do you agree that Israel has said that it's... Do you agree that... Can you kill a child if it's being used as a human shield?
What?
Can you kill a child if it's being used as a human shield?
I mean, physically, yeah, of course. What do you mean?
No. Oh my God, you're such a fucking coward. Listen to yourself.
What do you mean?
Do you think you should ethically be able to kill a child that's being used as a human shield?
That's a different question. Wait, okay, okay.
Do you agree that... Hold on, no, I'm not done. Do you agree that Israeli attacks on the Red Cross is unethical and a war crime?
Well, again...
What do you mean, well?
It's missing a lot of context. The Red Cross is working with Hamas. They're
transporting... The Red Cross is not working with Hamas. The Red Cross is treating people with injuries in a war-torn space due to your country's actions.
They didn't
insane.
They didn't treat the Israeli hostages.
Actually fucking insane.
You can't push me.
Wait, they didn't treat the Israeli hostages.
He can't even say yes or no on anything.
Say yes or no to
I did. I said
You're such a fucking coward, dude. It's insane.
You are still dodging the sniper thing.
I'm not dodging the sniper thing.
Wait. Listen to me now. Okay. Can we agree to stick to the sniper thing until we both agree we concluded it? Yes or no? Or are you afraid to stick to it? Can we agree?
I'm fine with being opposed to killing children. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Funny. Pull it up again. Let's stick. Yeah. Good. Let's stick to the sniper for 2 minutes and let's conclude this. A sniper bullet.
I don't have your picture that you sent me anymore. It's fine. We don't know
what
it looks like.
You lost the link? You don't know how history works? Let me send it to you again.
We don't know how history works.
Here we go. Here. So you won't lose it. You're such a loser. It's amazing.
Shocked This is a Times of Israel article. Shocked doctors find bullet lodged in brain of sleepy 9-year-old. An Israeli article with the same fucking thing. Shut up.
Yeah, you're fucking.
Yes. Okay. So here's what I think. Yes. In fact, bullets can in fact be lodged in children's brains. We have confirmed that it happens. Unless you can prove otherwise, then I mean, like,
a bullet doesn't keep its shape. This is
not. Look, this is an Israeli article about an Israeli child, and you can see clearly on the fucking screen the bullet right there. Do you think the Times of Israel faked this story in August of 2020? Do you think this is fake?
That's the part of being a liberal democracy. You get some media like Haaretz in Times of Israel that are left wing, that are against you, just like in America.
This isn't against you. What are you talking about? You're not even paying attention. You think this is about Gaza, and it's not.
It doesn't matter.
You think that this is against Israel, and it isn't. What do you mean?
I'll tell you what I mean. If you stop dodging, you embarrass yourself.
You are embarrassing yourself. An X-ray image of a bullet lodged in the brain of a 9-year-old at Hadassah University Hospital in Jerusalem on July 31st of 2020. This isn't about Gaza. This isn't about anybody going like, look, Israel's killing kids. And this isn't a news story about that. This is like literally just a news story about this happening. Like, you're in so much denial that you're like, oh, yeah, that must be an anti-Israel propaganda. You just reactionarily did that. You didn't even think. You didn't even look. You didn't even check. It's crazy for you to have this kind of... You have so much cognitive dissonance that you started at the cognitive... No, listen. You started at the cognitive dissonance part.
You're going to keep dancing around it.
I'm not dancing around it.
You saw pictures of Palestinians.
How about the aid convoy attack of the World Central Kitchen?
Buddy.
The precise bombing of the World Central Kitchen van right there?
Why? Again. These agencies.
The World Central Kitchen?
Hamas is using
Oh my
these
God!
agencies.
So you are justifying it. You think that if the World Central Kitchen, who is giving meals to Palestinians, you think that means automatically Palestinians equal Hamas in your brain, and then you think that they can bomb a fucking World Central Kitchen van, and you're like, yep, Israel is right there. You're an actual fascist, man. Like, you don't even think.
You just talk a lot. You don't let me talk.
I just talk a lot?
Making a fool of yourself.
I'm not making a fool of myself. I can assure you that everyone watching this thinks that you are the fool. Here's another bullet. Here is another bullet. Here's another bullet lodged in the neck of a child intact. Another X-ray of it. Do we need more? Do we need more of them? They're subsonic rounds. It just keeps happening.
I need you to zoom in.
Okay.
And tell me if the bullet looked like that when it was in the casing, in the shell. If that's how a bullet in the shell looks like. No way. Such a loser. Go back to what you showed. Back to what you showed.
Right here? Yeah, man. What are you talking about?
Zoom in. It looked like the bullet was deformed, right?
It doesn't look like it's deformed. You're so sick.
This is how a bullet looks like in the casing? Come on.
Here's the fully extracted bullet.
You're so dishonest. You're such a loser.
I'm so dishonest, God. Here's the fucking bullet, dude. Are you fucking serious? What do you think it's gonna just blow apart? You idiot! You fool! It's right fucking there. It's deformed. Oh my God! It's deformed in the same way this is. This has irregular edges and everything. Look at it. It's not perfectly smooth or anything. You're in denial. This is like talking to a fucking flat earther. You're genuinely delusional.
Pull up the New York Times pictures that you brought up. You talked about the New York Times story.
Which New York Times story?
The one I sent you. The pictures I sent you. Stop dodging. Stop dodging. You're making a fool of yourself.
You can keep repeating it, but no one agrees with you. You have been showed. Okay. Your ass has been showed the whole fucking time.
No, not at all. Now listen to me.
Wait, no, that's the other one.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
You were embarrassed with the sniper lies. Where Palestinians.
I'm not embarrassed. You should be embarrassed by the fact that you can't acknowledge reality. Like, this is happening. This is happening in front of your face.
Look at this. Look at the pictures. Up. Wow, I love how you move it so quickly. Yes, stick on that. Stop moving around.
Okay.
Look at the right one. Does that look at this bullet? Came out from the sky at this kid and just stopped in his brain, didn't deform. And you don't understand also, like, you fucking losers. Do you know how powerful a sniper round is? Do you think really a kid's brain, a kid's head stops a sniper round? Like, do you even hear yourself? It's ridiculous. Yeah, okay. Now let's move on. Come on. We're going back to the time machine that only stops at 48. Are you ready for it? Are you ready?
Buddy.
Are you ready for the time machine?
How much experience in shooting kids' heads do you have? Please show me the math that shows that rifle bullets will not always go through heads. Because we're seeing multiple instances of non-Israeli situations where bullets are getting lodged in kids' heads from fucking rifles. We're seeing it over and over.
Yeah, not from sniper rifles, but
what do you mean not from sniper rifles? They're going to be similar calibers to hunting rifles. The difference is often going to be like the trigger difference or magazine capacity and lack of fucking like bolt action. Like you like fucking what, man?
Did you really not understand what
they're
I
not using?
When I said
they're not going to be. There have been kids blown to pieces by your ordinance. Do we need to use that or no?
Okay, come on, that's fine. You made a fool.
2-year-old. I'm not. I haven't.
Listen to me. You are very upset.
The claim made by doctors is not sniper rifles, but sniper drones, actually. Interesting. So we're talking more of an AR-15 situation. We are so lucky to have someone on stream with such great education on ballistics from the University of
There are
Nile.
no AR-15s in the Israeli army, but okay, come on, that's very sweet. You guys are such. You guys think you're smart.
IDF. Here's an article. IDF admits it ran gory telegram calling Palestinians roaches to be exterminated. The Telegram channel 70. Oh, okay. You have no problem with that? Do you agree with the sentiment?
No, wait, no. I have a problem with you just bringing up random anecdotes. I'm telling you, if you want to do that, like we can go for hours. It's a waste of time. I can tell you, I can give you a lot of Palestinian atrocities and pretend like, oh my god.
Okay, but so here's the difference between a Palestinian here's the difference between an atrocity committed by a Palestinian and an atrocity committed by the IDF. One is a government organization, and the other is a response to oppression.
No.
Yes.
Democratically elected government.
No.
Democratically elected government.
Democratically elected by who?
By the Palestinians.
What are the demographics of the Palestinians?
What do you mean? What 2 million people?
By age. What are the 2 million of them? How many of them are children?
So if we have a baby
how many of them are children?
So if we have a baby
how many? They don't have a baby boom. That's not what happened.
What year was the last election?
What year was the last election they held?
Why was it in 2005? Why didn't they have any election after 2005?
Destabilization by the apartheid state. Due to a nation of children being the whole thing. They are. It's a nation of children that have been caused. No, it's a nation. Listen. Palestine has been caused. Palestine has been caused to be this way because you keep killing all the fucking adults and you know it. You literally do it.
So the children did October 7? It was all children?
What's that?
Who did October 7?
A lot of them were children for sure. What are you talking about? Like teenagers and shit and young people? 1,000,000%. There were a lot of them were young.
Oh, so and they're protected. They go out, they kill people in a festival, they drive tractors.
No, no. Listen, I didn't think they were. No, I didn't say they were protected.
Okay, so they have adults in Gaza, right? I mean, it's very sweet.
Well, they have some adults in Gaza, yeah, but it's about 50%. It's less than 50%. I guarantee you, after we get the genocide numbers out and your war crimes are deliberated, and Netanyahu goes to international prison, along with like Ben Gvir and all, and preferably with Joe Biden as well for allowing all this shit, and Trump. It won't happen, but I would love it.
If you notice the pattern of this conversation, you bring up something that you think would make you look good. That
I think will make me look good. No. It has nothing to do with me. What are you talking about?
Let me correct. Let me finish a sentence. You bring up something that you think make me or Israel look bad.
I don't want it to make you or Israel look bad. I think you look bad because of the actions you take. I would prefer if you were just normal and not fucking psychotic. That'd be awesome as fuck.
buddy, forgive me for not taking advice on what's normal for somebody who's supporting a jihadi Muslim.
I don't
terrorist
support
organization.
jihadi Muslims.
You do.
I'm
You
an
support
atheist and an anti-theist. I think all of your religions are fucking stupid. I think a lot of the reason that this is a problem is because of your stupid fucking religions, and a lot of it has to do with the nationalism and the fucking racism that you both imbue, all three of, including Christianity, imbues into your fucking cultures. It's disgusting. It's patriarchal. It's dehumanizing. It's absolutely an abhorrent fact that so many people are religious. But I would love, I absolutely, listen, I absolutely support every instance, including the Jewish people in the 30s and 40s, and any other time that they've had fucking, I don't know, like the Crusades maybe. Like, I support anybody that is under oppression by a colonizing, militarized force that's trying to bully their way into real estate. I have supported that from the jump. And you should support that as well. Because you are not one of these people. You're a fucking grunt. You're not a billionaire. You're not in charge of this. You are part of an ethno-state and you're supporting it. And you shouldn't.
Let's do a side question. I just need to understand your thinking. A side question. Let's talk. Do you know about the Nexium cult? The Keith Raniere cult, these people, or whatever, any cult that doesn't have like a belief in God or like an offshoot of Christianity or something. Do you know
any cult? Yeah, all cults, including the ones that are Abrahamic gods, are all fucking idiots.
Okay, yeah, but some cults are like not. Some cult like the Nexium cult is like a cult. They don't believe in spiritual.
I think you're all wacky to an equal degree. You're just more powerful and normalized.
Okay, that's good. I agree with that. Would you consider but technically you could be an atheist, but you can still be in a cult, right?
I would personally disagree. I think maybe a cult of personality, but that's not like what a cult is. Like when we talk a cult, a religious cult, that would be having to have supernatural beliefs in something, whether that happens to be like aliens are going to come down to get us and our spirits are going to get put. Like, I don't think that's an atheist. I think that's a spiritual person, but yeah. So I don't know where you're going with this. What does this matter?
Aliens is not something spiritual. Aliens
I'm talking about the cults that have believed in aliens before, and they are like, they're going to take our souls and we're going to be rebirthed in new bodies on the fifth dimension. Like, that's magical thinking, man. That's not like...
Not exactly, but
what do you mean? Do you believe in a soul? Do you believe in a soul?
No, not the soul. Not the soul. Good. But look, I'm willing to give you some leeway because I understand how people talk, and I get it. I agree with you. That's the thing.
Okay, if you agree with me, you should be opposed to everything that you're for politically, but that's okay. We'll get there.
No.
Yes,
you don't know what I am for politically. And here's the thing. You call yourself an atheist. You're in a cult. Buddy.
I'm not in a cult, buddy. Name one tenet of the cult, and name what the cult is.
Oh, I can go for hours.
Mm-hmm. You're a transphobe, buddy.
Why would you say that?
Your posts are transphobic?
Oh, okay. Very good.
Very good. I was just pretending to be transphobic. Go ahead.
You support an Islamic ethno-state.
No, I do not support any ethno-states.
Okay, so tell me, when we talk, okay, let's take the time machine one. Let me finish this point and then I'll let you answer. But please
okay. I hope you don't straw man me on the way again.
No. I'm asking. I'm not.
Please don't use straw this time.
I'm not putting any words in your mouth.
You have done so multiple times. It's okay. Go for it.
Yeah, just like you've done to me when you're talking about. Oh, you're killing
I haven't done it. Actually, I did in retaliation. I see how your mind works.
Okay, very good.
You can retaliation do things you think are unethical otherwise because you are a petulant child and a fascist. I get it.
All right, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Let's both relax now.
I'm pretty fucking relaxed.
Yeah. Good. Very good. Please don't.
I'm having a great time. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, good. Me too. Don't rage quit on me. Now here's the part where I'm talking.
I don't know how you can pretend I'm rage quitting.
All right, come on.
Chat will kick you out if they want you out.
Okay, that's good. Okay, now I'm asking a question. I'm not putting words in your mouth. You're just gonna come and answer to it.
Okie
And it's
dokie.
nothing about you. It's about we're taking the time machine, your time machine that can only go to 48. We landed at 48.
I have obviously not been bound to 1948 at any point in this conversation, and that is a personal point of ire for you because you don't know how to reconcile the unethical action of displacing 700,000 people with your current state of being. You literally can't reconcile that in your tiny little fucking brain. I have talked about multiple years throughout this conversation, and you have said I am both sticking to 1948 and saying nothing else, and we can't go anywhere else, but also I'm jumping around a bunch. You're flailing. You've lost every part of this. If you want to call it a debate, you're freaking out. So please make your point, but can you please really pull back and contextualize your experience here, because nothing like that is fucking happening here. You baby, you're a child. Please move. Please go on.
Okay.
God, what a fucking whining bitch.
Okay, you're calm down. That's good.
I'll calm down.
Nice. Yeah, that's very
He's
nice.
so
That's
fucking
good.
whiny, bro.
Great, that was awesome. Now listen, we're in a time machine that can go at any time, but we're at 48. 700,000 Arabs. Okay, wait. Let's take a little step back. The British, who, by the way, partitioned Jordan and. The British you opposed to, you never seem to mention it. You kind of learned about it.
What are you talking about? I have mentioned at the beginning of this, I am opposed to all Western powers partitioning lands or colonizing the lands that are not theirs from time immemorial. So anytime you bring this up, I'm opposed to Britain doing that. I agree it contributed to the problem.
Yeah, but we're not going around thinking what we're going to do with Pakistan, right? We just
because Pakistan isn't currently doing an ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. You're doing it. They have gone through their strife, and I would have been opposed to differing ethnic cleansing at the time. They've had their problems with India, and they've gone back. I agree that they have had problems, but you're deflecting. You are deflecting. No, listen. You're deflecting.
You don't let me finish my point.
I'm not letting you lie, is what I'm not doing.
What am I lying about? What am I lying about?
You keep equating things incorrectly. You keep saying you don't ever complain about this, and you're lying. You said you wouldn't put words in my mouth. You are incapable of doing so because you have made up somebody in your fucking little tiny brain, and you won't listen. You won't listen. You can't help but build a straw man. No,
okay.
I will let you talk. But I want you to understand that you continue to say, you keep saying this, and I'm not doing that. So you need to fucking amend your language.
All right, that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
1948. 1948. The British partitioned the land. Forget about if you agree with that or not for a second. If you want it, it's not about you. It's not about you. The British partitioned the land. Let's say, just to make it easy, they cut it 50-50 down the middle. They put 50% for the Jews. Oh my God, just relax. 50% for the Jews, 50% for the Muslims. Okay? The Jews, as you said, displaced 700,000 of the Arabs into the Arab side. What happened to the Jews in the Arab side? Were they displaced?
Many Jews were displaced in part of this if they were anti-Zionist. If they were if there were Jews that were displaced during this time, if they were opposed to the occupation, if they were like, no, these are my sisters and brothers, these are my neighbors. They were, and then some. Yes,
you missed.
This absolutely happened. You're a colonizer.
You missed my question. What I'm asking. This is why I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Let's make it easy.
Okay.
Let's make it easy. I know it's not exactly how it happened, but to make it easy, let's say they cut it. The British.
I have no idea why the math on this matters. It doesn't change my answer whatsoever. I wouldn't. It's irrelevant to me. It's weird to me that you keep using like race numbers to make it sound better to you, and it's like.
I'll wait.
What about the white South Africans ass comment? I know, right? I don't get it.
I'll wait. You done?
Thanks, nobody.
Okay. Good. All right. Can I ask the question? I think you didn't understand my question. What I'm saying, the British split it to one part Jewish, let's call it the J land, and one part Arab, the A land. Okay. So far, we're good with the story. Yes.
Fucking say your question, man.
Okay.
Get there.
Okay.
Holy shit, this is why I make the big bucks.
Okay. You're saying that the Jews kicked the Arabs from the J land and they displaced 700,000. I'm asking you, what happened to the Jews that lived in A land? Were the Arabs in A land displaced and killed the Jews after the partition in 48? Oh, that's a little uncomfortable.
What's uncomfortable? I'm trying to figure out what you're asking me.
Okay, so this is why you need to listen. Again, and I know you understand the question. You're just waiting for your chat to give you some answers, but they're not.
I'm not
doing
looking
well.
at. I'm not.
They're really not helping you.
Let
me try again. Let me try again. The British
Alice is
partition
Unchained. Thanks for priming. What are you trying to say? Just make your point.
If you listen for a second, stop stalling and thinking.
I'm not stalling. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, here. So
I've been going 1,000,000 miles an hour for a fucking hour, and I finally am like, huh, what are you trying to say? And you're like, no, why can't you answer? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, the only one freaking out here is you. I'm pretty calm. So listen to me again.
You have not been calm.
The British split the land into 50% Jewish land and 50% Arab lands.
Okay, sounds bad.
Yeah, sounds bad. The Jews in Jewish land displaced 700,000 Arabs and either displaced or killed the Arabs. What did the Arabs in Arab lands do to the Jews that were in Arab lands? Did they displace them and kill them?
Do you mean what did so in lands that weren't Israel, like you mean the surrounding area, the other countries?
No. I mean in the part that was partitioned by the British or the Arabs. What, is it really that hard to understand?
So really the whole of the Middle East was partitioned. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Okay. I see what you're doing. You're pretending.
I'm not
to be
doing anything. What are you talking about?
Relax. It's fun. It's bad. It's okay. Relax. Listen again. Let's do it again. Okay, you're listening. I'll draw it to you with crayons one day.
Do you think all Arabs should be displaced?
I am Arab, you fucking idiot.
Okay, so you're an Arab person. Do you think that you deserve to be displaced in the name of a nation state?
I think you should answer the uncomfortable question.
The uncomfortable question is, I don't think anyone who's doing any colonization, no matter what their face looks like or their creed or whatever, I don't...
Yeah, but you have a problem with one side doing it, and you...
No, I have a problem with all sides doing it. The problem, of course, is that your nation state... The formation of it began this conflict.
No.
Yes.
No.
Of course it did. The creation of the Israeli state and the forced colonization of European Jews into that country, displacing the people who already lived there, some of whom were already Jews, but many of which are Arabs. You use them being Arabs as a sort of like racial identifier, the same way Americans use black. It's a racist distinction. And you have to acknowledge, as an Arab person yourself, you must acknowledge that Arab is used as a racist, like, distinction by racist people, right?
No, wow. Oh my God. This is what I'm telling you.
You must.
You're projecting your American Western...
No! No. I'm not projecting my Americanism. It is very akin to the situation. You have displaced them... It's even more akin to the Native American problem that we had here when we displaced and colonized them and then forced them into reservations. That's apartheid. It's not different.
Look.
You can't argue. You have not once, by the way, you have not once, one time been able to defend the creation of the apartheid state even once at all.
There is no apartheid.
You have created an apartheid state. Yes, you have.
No, wait, I promise.
Yes, you have. You don't allow, based on ethnic origin, you don't allow them through a barrier that you have forced them into. You don't.
200 people in the chat. They're all on your side. Relax. Calm down. It's fine.
Are you worried? It sounds like you're worried about. It sounds like you're reading chat. I'm not. I'm ignoring them.
No. I'm just trying to fit.
Chat, please don't write in chat that this guy is an idiot. He would be very upset.
If anybody can pull you out of this mess, but you still can't. So
pulling me out of this mess.
Relax. Try to relax for a second. Try to relax and let's go back
I don't feel like I'm in a mess. Yeah.
Let's go back to it. Let's say, for the sake of argument, we both just hate the British, these evil British, okay? Me and you together. We hate the British, partitioning land is bad.
I do not understand how your mind works. I don't know why you're like, okay, now I hate this group of people. That's how this next hypothetical is going to work. I don't.
I'm just trying to eliminate your dodging.
I think it's just really, it's not dodging. I just think it's really funny that you can't conceive, you can't conceive of a mind that isn't racist based on national borders or something. Like you can't fucking get it through your head that IDF brained as fuck. That nation is bad and evil. Okay.
keep projecting. Okay, are you
Yeah,
ready?
I'm
You're done?
projecting. Sure.
Alright, we
Tell
keep
me another
moving on.
hypothetical in which I must hate a group of people, please.
It's not a hypothetical.
Please
it's an
tell me
actual
which
question.
group of people do I hate in this
Can I-
hypothetical that I'm
You know-
projecting in?
Okay, that's good. Very good. Can I ask the question now, and you try to answer it instead of like freaking
I would
out like an
love
idiot?
for you to ask a question that didn't sound psychotic when you asked it, but go for it. I'll let you know if
Okay.
it does.
All right, let's take it step by step. Was the
Please.
land partitioned by the British in 48? Yes or no?
Was the land
The
partitioned?
land of Palestine, whatever left of Palestine after the British created Jordan, whatever was left of Palestine.
Well, through a series of talks, it was whittled down over the years. There was
There was a
original
partition,
agreements,
right?
and then there was
Okay.
later agreements that Israel fucked
you know
up.
this theme of the
But
map
yeah.
that started in 48 and every in
It wasn't like
67.
I wouldn't say unilaterally the British did it. That's a pretty mind-blowingly
Okay, the UN.
stupid
Let's
thing
do
to
the
say.
UN,
It was
the UN.
obviously
Okay.
like the
All right.
powers that
Yeah.
be in
That
mass
doesn't matter.
partitioning
It
the
doesn't
middle.
matter.
It 100% matters. But yeah,
Okay,
It's
So
fine.
the UN. Okay, let's get more specific. The UN.
yeah.
partition
Let's get
plan-
at all accurate to what the situation was.
Okay,
And if
here
we
we are.
do, you'll find that Israel is the aggressor and has
Oh my God,
caused
you really can't help
has
yourself.
caused
You
the
can't handle
situation. Yeah.
You can't control yourself. It's pathetic.
Okay. We're gonna visualize
All right.
Palestine.
Okay, we're
under
trying
an
again.
expanding Israel.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. Look at the map. Look at the map. The second from the right.
Yep.
That's the partition plan. If I'm not, no, that's the. What the hell is this? This is not the partition plan in 47. This is ridiculous. Why? What happened? Where's 48? Why did this map like jumped 48? all
I don't
the
know.
way
I
to
didn't make it.
60? Alright.
There's just one
Alright,
of them.
let's-
Do you want?
let's consider?
Do you want a different one with
Yeah,
other
I want
horrors
the map of the
on it?
48 borders. I want the one of the 48 borders. The partition plan. Do you agree that there was a partition plan at least? Can you agree to that, or is that also making you look back?
Oh, sorry. That's a massacre. Hold on. This will stay up while we find. We'll figure out. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm listening, and we'll
That's
get the
another-
graphic you're looking for.
That's another terrible one for you, but okay. Don't start reading it. Stop dodging. It
I'm not-
doesn't matter. Also,
I'm not
like,
reading
you can
it.
pull up the map of 48.
I'm not reading it. I'm
Yeah,
I'm waiting
trust
for
me,
someone to
the
pull up a
Deir
map of 48 while you talk.
Deir
Go for it.
Yeah, the Deir Yassin one is not a good story for the Palestinian. I can promise you that.
Okay. Here we go. You want this one?
48, right? 47. Here's the partition plan, right?
Okay. Looks bad for
Okay.
a Palestinian and good for an Israeli person that wants to build a nation state, an ethno-state,
That's
if you will.
Someone who doesn't understand the geography of the land would say that, but everything
What do you mean
from
I
the green,
don't understand the
the
geography?
green bottom is desert. Until today, most of it is desert.
What does that
So
matter?
because you don't-
What does that matter?
because-
So let
because
so
the-
let
the good
Palestinians
land-
so no listen though. So let Palestinians walk around there.
the Jews can't walk around in the yellow.
Well, let them. What do you mean they can't? What do you mean?
What do they mean? They
you
can't? Let me-
you created that system. Who are you mad at? Israel. What do you mean? You made that happen.
Yeah. Let me explain it to you. Because I know English is hard, but I did the work. I studied it. And let me explain it to you. When I say
You
the
studied
Jews can
English?
walk in the yellow area,
Uh-huh.
yeah, the Jews can walk in the yellow area. You know what it means? It means that the Jews cannot walk in the yellow area. Did you get that?
So
Does that make sense to you?
that's interesting.
Now shut
So
up and let me-
wait. Jews can't walk in the West Bank, for instance.
In some, do you know what's the A, B,
So
and
do you
C
think?
areas
So
here?
that's interesting. Hold on. You say they can't walk in the yellow area. Why is the West Bank getting smaller and smaller in these weird little squiggly ways? What's going on there? Can you
Well,
explain
that's
that phenomenon for me?
By the way,
Can you
by the way,
explain?
by the way,
Can you
by the
explain
way,
what's happening in the West Bank for me, please?
Let me tell you something. If you
Oh, okay.
were an honest debater,
I'm a master
we could have 30 minutes ago
debater.
get to the point where I'm against the settlements in the West Bank, but you just can't handle yourself. So we didn't have the
You're
chance to get
against the settlements in the West
Yeah.
Bank. Why are you against
Yeah.
the settlements in the West Bank?
I will get to it later, but we have
Later? I don't want to talk to you all night. What's later? Just tell me now
you-
while we're on the
look,
fucking
you got-
topic, man. You're not
Look,
my
look,
whole
look, look.
stream.
You dodged the point of World War II. You dodged the sniper stuff. You're trying to dodge
We
now
didn't.
the partition.
I brought up other
We have
evidence
to
of
know
you
one thing.
murdering
You can't-
children with sniper rifles and other stuff.
This is so lame. Murdering children? This is when you have nothing to say. You're murdering children. Just stop being
Yeah,
a loser.
it's yeah.
Let's
Stop being
put
a
one point
loser
at a
and being
time.
opposed to killing kids. Sorry, buddy.
Zoom out and go to the partition plan, please. Again, zoom out. Come on, you brought it up.
There was in the 40s a guy from Palestine who was a Nazi. How does that justify genocide in 2020 moving forward or whatever? Like, how does that justify any of it?
It's a ridiculous question. All right.
It's a ridiculous question. Moving on.
Yeah.
You can't engage in why it justifies it?
About it right now.
You're such a coward. You can't even justify it. That's so sad.
This is not how it works.
No, it's because it's of course unjustifiable, and you would be a fool to agree online in front of a bunch of people that genocide is good, actually. But in your heart, you know where you land, don't you?
It's like me telling you that. Okay, all right, whatever. Let's go back to the partition. Come on, stop dodging. Look at
I'm not going. The partition's on the fucking screen.
Okay.
There's no dodge happening, you little bitch. I'm talking about all of this. Why does this get smaller?
No. Okay.
Well, why does this territory get smaller?
Let's talk about it. Wait, no. Again,
what? Because Israeli settlers move in with violence and steal homes from Palestinians and people who live in the West Bank. You know they do. You said you were against it.
Just a second.
I hope you have a contact.
You agree that settler colonialism and violently disposing people of their homes is bad.
I am not letting you deflect.
Letting me deflect? I'm not fucking deflecting. This is the main point.
Okay. No. So
Rebecca, thank you for getting one in winter.
Which one of the four maps say UN partition? Is it the one that you're pointing at and tell me why did it shrink like a fucking loser, or the one all the way to the left? Which one says the partition? I'm telling you, go to the partition. Stick to the point for a minute.
Yep.
Accept the L, you fat loser, and then we'll move on to the settlements. So we're looking.
I'm not holding an L, man.
Okay, so we're looking at
Very
the partition.
Thank you.
Okay? Can I ask my question?
Modeling.
Can I finally ask my question? Are you okay? So listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
The partition plan split the land into the green area for the Jews and the yellow area for the Arabs. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They were not called the Palestinians back then. They were called Arabs, but that's a fun fact. Forget about it for now. The Jews, as you say,
that you really I think it's interesting that you can't help. No, but I'm not dodging. I'm not dodging. I think it's very interesting that you can't help but organize people by their race and then say, "I'm not racist." Go ahead.
No, you fucking idiot. That's the actual fact of history.
Yeah, I know, and you just really want to bring it up. You just really want to bring it. You're like, they were actually called Arabs, and that's why I'm going to call them. Like, shut up.
Wait. Are you really not aware that they called themselves the Arabs?
I realize that this is what you're doing. Go ahead.
Wait, not me. What people in the 48 called themselves. They were referred to themselves.
Do you think 1947 and 48...
They call themselves the Arabs. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
Yes, and I agree that you're doing that now to dehumanize them and use dehumanizing language.
Wait, fucking loser. Accept the L. They call themselves the
I
Arabs.
don't know why you think if you profess that I'm losing that it'll make it true. It's in the same way that you say I'm not doing a genocide makes it true, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Why when I tell you that they were called the Arabs, you say it's racist? When you tell me, when you pretend now that you know, even though you didn't,
I did not know. No, I did not know.
Okay, so why is it racist?
I'm saying it's funny that you have to, no matter what, when you're talking about this subject, you keep every time it comes up, you're like, the Arabs.
Why is it racist?
So funny. Go ahead.
Why is it racist? Come on, answer.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. I don't know.
The Arabs. Are they racist for calling themselves the Arabs?
Wow.
Are they racist? Yeah, I made a fool of myself again. Idiot.
Why is it racist for you to be like, actually, these groups of people?
Not for me. Wait, no. Don't mix it up. Why for them? They call themselves. Go back in the.
All right. So it's this is very simple. I'll give you a metaphor so you can describe it for yourself. Why it's different.
No. Don't give me a metaphor. Come on. Okay, this is another L for you. Let me go back to the.
It's not an L. Why don't you call black people the N-word? Or I mean, you probably do, but like, why don't you in social groups
give your Western
say it?
Shit, black people the N-word. Come on.
Yeah.
Pathetic. Fucking lame.
Yeah.
Going back to the partition plan.
It's so lame.
Partition plan.
When he points out my racism, I agree that you don't like it. I get it. I wouldn't.
Why is it? So you claim that the Arabs of Palestine of 1948 were racist for calling themselves the Arabs. That's good. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that.
Sure, that's a straw man that you can say. Yeah. So why does the area continue to get smaller?
Wait just a second.
Why does the area continue to get smaller?
No, we're not. I'm not answering anything until you let me.
I
Finish
can't
the
believe you're
fucking-
not answering a question. That's so rare. You're usually just so brave about it. All right.
No, because you keep dodging. You keep dodging. You don't
I'm
even-
dodging.
Yeah.
Okay. Why does the area on the map continue to get
tell you.
smaller?
I'll tell you. You sit later
Yeah.
tonight. You sit later tonight and listen to the stream and take
I'm
it from
not
this
gonna
moment
do
where
that.
I-
I'm gonna go to sleep or
Yeah,
something.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. Go back 30 minutes and see when I started to ask you about the partition plan, about land A and land J, and how long. Now we're 30 minutes at least after, and you still won't.
Chat
let
will
me
kick
answer
you out
me.
if they're tired of it. It's fine.
Okay, very good. Now let's go back to my question that I've been trying to ask you for 30 minutes, and you keep dodging. The UN partition plan split the
don't know.
land into. They split the land into the yellow and the green area. So far, so good. Is
Yeah.
that the partition plan? Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you. The green area was given to the Jews. The yellow area was given to the Arabs. So far, so good.
Sure.
Okay. Good. As you said, the Jews took the Arabs that lived in the green
Again,
area,
I'm the one
and
that makes
according to you, they
loose
displaced them
friends.
700,000. They displaced them into Jordan, Egypt, and the yellow areas. I'm asking you, what happened to the Jews who lived in the yellow area? Did the Arabs there displace them or kill them? What happened to the Jews who lived
What the
in
fuck
the
is
yellow
the
areas in
bingo
48?
card?
Many of them were left to live there.
Really?
What is
There are
wrong
Jewish
with
people that live there to
salami?
this day. What I have is
Really?
bad news for you, buddy.
Really?
You have failed. You've failed to
Really?
show
You're
us
gonna
that
rage quit
genocide
now?
is good.
You're gonna rage
Really?
quit now,
I love
huh?
salami.
I'm not. Well, they're paying me to leave. So you can come back.
Oh my God!
You can come
You
back
were
next week.
embarrassed.
You can come
I
back
will.
next week
I will.
sometime.
I'll be back.
We're having a
You're
hype
homeless.
train. You are more
You're
than
homeless.
welcome to pop in the chat and give me a tier 3 subscription.
Maybe next week.
Maybe
next
next
week.
week.
You're
Let's
homeless.
go.
I hope you very have a
Oh,
contact
chat.
day.
I know I'm asking too much. I would like a smart Zionist to show up.